Engineer Odebiyi, and I have to say congratulations for your 48th birthday, which is the beginning of wisdom, as is normally said. I know that I don't want to take much of your time, but I just have to look at your antecedents, because I can see that Engineer Odebiyi Kolawole Emmanuel is the General Coordinator of WOS and Sergeant Mess Alamala, a Director of Studies, KDCOM Computer College, Pastor in charge of RCCG, the Unfailing Hope Parish. It's not only on that, he continues and also occupies a position as a Ogun State Advisor for Nigeria Army Cadet. Also, the Logistics Deputy Commander, Nigerian Man-O-War, Ogun State Chapter. He never stopped there. He has dealt or verged his interest also into politics, in which he is also the personal assistant on political affairs to an APGA candidate in Ogun State, and that is in person of Professor David Olufemi Bangoshe. You are welcome, sir. Yeah, I can see that you are a man of many portfolios, and within the 40 years you have achieved all this. It's not on a platter of gold. Let's look at it. What are the things you face before you are able to get to this level?
Thank you very much. To God be the glory for everything. There will not, of course, there will be challenges. There must be challenges. And anytime challenges rise up, only what we do is that we face it with prayer. Then God will intervene and it will be solved.
Let's look back at some of the challenges you cannot forget, that we can just share experience from. One or two in a jiffy.
Wow. Okay, that I cannot forget. Okay, yeah, I remember sometimes ago when I was in university, I think I was about to write the final examination, and they put the paper at the early morning. So I have to rush because of one or two assignments I engaged on, so I have to rush down to school. So as I was going on that particular day, I was one driving, another car, one sharp girl also driving beside me. So two of us were in the same lane along this Kobatwe Expressway, and that is the time they are repairing
the road was under construction.
So my car was a little bit faster than him, so it was like enjoying the game. You know,
the car race.
The car race. God bless you. So, and at the same time, something just come on me. Why are you running? What happened? And I was feeling like somebody touched me, and I have to calm down. On Monday, there's a big pot ahead of us that we have a diversion, and that person already fall down because of the breeze in the night. So, and the guy have to just pass me. Then the only thing I was seeing is that I would look at the phone like this. I wasn't able to see him again.
Wow,
he has gone into the pit. So, and that day, you know, I stopped. I look at it, the boat car and everybody, you know. That day I learned a lesson, and that's the day I stopped that kind of games, you know.
Engaging yourself in carries. That is the young blood.
So I think that memory is still very fresh. I think that's only one I'm able to remember. Because God has been so much people on me.
Let's look at it. 40 years. The journey was not, you started alone with God, but all along the line, I know you got married. Let's look at it. Marriage. I think you're married, right?
Yes, I'm married.
Yeah, and we know that behind every successful man, there must always be a woman. And with that angel, can you please mention her name?
Yeah, that's nice. By last October 16, I will be 18 years. It's a year. That's my wedding anniversary for 18 years. I'm married at a very tender age of 22 years to my beautiful angel, my heart, and even my friend, Mrs. Odebiyi. That's the name of my wife. It has been a wonderful man that has been supportive. Because when you look at all this position I occupy, you get to see that when you have time for my family, but she was able to understand and she gave me backup. So I really appreciate that so much. It has been a very smooth way, of course.
I know you are a writer, a preacher. There is one thing I want to ask you. Some people believe that marriage is managing. Some people believe in the school of study that marriage is an enjoyment. To you, how do you see marriage?
Just well, to me, in a brief, marriage is, to me, I see it as a gift, a favor. Well, of course, based on somebody who God gave me as a wife. It's true, marriage full of different experience. The experience I won't even share until when you get there. But sincerely, I will not lie to you. To the one that God gave me, I've been very, very opportune. She's a wonderful woman. I love her so much. So I enjoy my life.
Now, at 40, because everything bounces on 40, 40, 40. At 40, sir, when you look back, there are some things that you should have said, oh, if I had known, I would have done this. Oh, if I had known, I would have not done this. Is there anything that you can look back and say, if I had known, I should have maybe tried this before now. But now you now see the understanding of why you should or you should not do it.
Beautiful. Well, my life is all about plans. When I was even very small, I planned this for myself. But the only thing that I discovered is that every plan I plan and I put it before God is always wrong. It's always giving me a good result. So, when I look back and say, which one have I done that I'm not supposed to do? I don't remember anyone. I don't remember one. But the one that I supposed to have done, right? The one I supposed to have done is that well, I should have served God more. Let me just put it that way. I should have served God more.
You served God earlier than you started.
God bless you. I should have served God earlier than the way I started. It is good for somebody to serve God. It is good for someone to be in God. When you are in God, you have all. So, and I think that's only because today we are celebrating 40. It's not we are doing the party, but we are giving thanks to Almighty God for. But when I look back at 40, I don't think there's anything left behind that I've not touched.
Let's now look at your advice to the populace. Because as a leader, you have followers, you have people looking at you as mentors. What is your advice to the populace? The people?
Well, the people who is watching me, most of them, those ones are my junior or those ones we are age mates. My advice to them is that one, they should put God first. The Bible says, seek the righteousness of God's kingdom, and all things shall follow. When you first of all seek God, the other thing will surely follow. We should not be believing in our own thought alone. We should not be believing in ourselves alone. We should believe in God's word. Many of us, we don't believe in God's word. We should believe in God's word. God's word is real. It's real. When God asks you to do this, do it. If He asks you not to do this, don't do it. It is for your benefits. And when moment you obey the law, you obey the commandment of God, then God will see you as a very important person. And that is exactly the way He wanted to move with you. So I'm advising them that they should go back to God. They should be useful. Some of them are so much. There's nobody. In Genesis 1 verse 3, He said, God said everything that I made, only when I look back, everything is perfect. Everybody, we are God making. We are all perfect. God has deposited something in us. The issue is that some of us, we are not even detecting that particular thing. Talk less of putting it in use. We should go back home, detect your talent, put them in use.
Let's thank God that you're able to detect yours and you're putting it in action.
Thank you.
Now you are 40. What do we expect? What is the program? By the time you say you're celebrating 50 years old, if the Lord tarry, let me start with that.
I want to touch many lives. I want to put more smile to many lives. I want to touch many lives. I want me to be a blessing to many people at 50. Today, at 40, yes, I am very sure if you ask people to give a testimony at the hall today, people will give a good testimony. I am very assured. So at 50, if at 40 I will have touched 40 lives, at 50 I want to touch about 1,000 lives. So I am praying for God to strengthen me more so that I can reach out to the people in spreading the gospel, in winning soul for God.
Thank you very much, sir. In the jiffy, what can you say about Nigeria, politics, and every general thing? Finally,
we are not there in terms of politics.
Mm-hmm.
We are not there, sincerely. The Nigerian politics should give a chance to the youths. They should give a chance to us. We are there. We can make it do. We can everything, we can make it perfect. They should give us time. The youth should come in there. They should not underrate us. They should not underrate. The law should be able to redesign. The constitution was able to redesign to suit the youth. To fight for the youth. We are talented. We know where the pin is pinching us. We know exactly where what we can do to put it right. They should give us opportunity. Anywhere they see the youth, they should give us opportunity to speak our mind, and as well again to listen to us. Our voice go far.
Thank you very much, Engineer Odebiyi, for this brief chat that we had together. I can call it interview.
Thank you.
It's just a brief chat. So, Engineer Odebiyi Kolawole Emmanuel, celebrating his 40 years birthday today. Like you have heard him, he's thanking God. It's just a means of appreciating what the Lord have done. He occupies many seats, which I've said earlier and I'm going to repeat. He's the General Coordinator, Ghost and Sergeant Mess, Alamala. The Director of Studies, KDCOM Computer College. He's also a Minister of God, the Pastor in charge of RCCG, the Unfailing Hope Parish. He's not stopping there. He goes far to the extent of becoming a state advisor in Ogun for Nigerian Army Cadet. He's a logistics deputy commander, Nigerian Man o' War, Ogun State chapter. Finally, he's also a personal assistant on political affairs to APGA candidate, Professor David Olufemi Gbamboshe. That is it. Let's give the youth a chance to rule. We have a lot to do. The youths are there to turn the country around for good. Thank you very much. Here you meet Kayode Akisamuel from Falcon Time Studio.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.